Hello everyone, welcome to Workstatus. In this video, we are going to give you a walkthrough of the project management, attendance and the time tracking plan. Once you have made your account in Workstatus and you have chosen the cards to project management, attendance and the time tracking, you are landed to the screen like this. Once you have enabled the desktop app and you have started the trackers on that, the data is going to reflect on your dashboards and it is going to show you the widgets with the data like this. To have the app downloaded, you can click on the download app and you can download a desktop app available in the Windows, Mac OS and the Linux platform, and we do also have the mobile apps available in the respective App Store and the Play Store. On the left side panel, you can see that the features are available in the specific plan are shown. Let's look on the features one by one. In the dashboard, you'll be able to see that the glance data of all your users and the workings being displayed. You can select the member from the specific drop down here, and you can even select the widgets that are to be shown in your specific dashboard from here. You can select and unselect the checkbox to have it displayed. Let's check on to the timesheet. In the view timesheet, the data that has been tracked from the web tracker is shown here, and this is the listing how the data comes up. To add a manual timesheet, you can select and you can enter the details here and you can have it saved to show against the username. In the approvals, this is the list of all the timesheets submitted by the specific members that comes to you for your approval and the denial purpose that you can do from this three dots. Moving forward to the projects, here you can see that to add a new project, you can click on new project. Once it is added, the project name, members, client, what is the rate and the budgeted time, invested time and the status of the project is shown here. You can click on the project name to have a complete details of the project in the overview and see the listing page as well. Here you can see that this is the listing page where you can see all the tasks which are added and you can even add a new task. You can view the data of the project in the Kanban view. Further, you can add a timesheet or you can view the users or their timesheet which are being added and has been recorded against the users which are the part of this specific project. Click on for more to see the view of the project in the Gantt and the metrics view. This is the message board and the milestone being displayed here to view and arrange the data. Click on the three dots which gives you information on project settings to be done. Under financial, you can do the budgeting, invoices and add an expense. You can edit the project, archive, mark as complete and even delete the project. Further, under the financials, we have add budget section where you can click on add budget to add a new budget against a specific project and it is going to view in a listing like this where it gives the budget name, what is the type, any client added, project name, the status of the budget, revenue margin and the budgeted time against users and the invested. You can add an expense to the project by clicking on the new expense icon and it's going to give you a listing view like this. In the clicking on the three dots, you can view the expense, reject and even delete the expense. You can have the expense added to your budget and the invoicing as well. Let's view the invoicing where you can click on add invoice to add a new invoice. It is going to give you a details of the title, the issue date, what is the client or the project added, any notes added to it and the status of the invoicing, amount. This all is going to view in the specific screen. Clicking on the three dots is going to give you a view, invoice, export and even show the status of the paid invoice. So this is how you can manage your project completely inside the Workstatus by adding the project, assigning the tasks to the users and even using the financial setups to add the budgets, invoicing and expenses. Let's look to the calendar view where you can schedule for the specific users and you can have the tracker time run inside the specific schedule. For the time of request, you can see that this is the leave request that has been submitted by the user and you can even approve or deny the specific leave request come up to you. In the attendance section, you can see the clock in and the clock out time. It gives you a complete attendance stats of a user which you can select from the specific drop down and you can see the stats of the attendance, the location and the job site. In the location and the job site, you'll be able to add a new job site with respect to a specific user. You can assign a geofencing site to a specific user which can download our mobile application and have the timer running in an auto or a reminder state to run as a manual in the assigned geofencing site. Let's have a look to the report section. In the reports, you are accessible to the time and activity report, which gives you the total hours worked, idle time, any activity time, and the percentage. And the data is going to give you available hours and the percentage format. The weekly manual edit time report, which gives you the time change reason and who has changed the time. That report is also shown. Timesheet approval report is also given, project and task, budget report, attendance basic, advance, which gives you the search and access to the each member's daily attendance. Payroll report, which provides a detailed summary of the employee salaries, which helps business track payroll expenses. Job site report is given and the time of transaction report, which gives you a transaction details like policy name, date, booked on, and the type reason of a specific duration that has been added to the policy. So these are all the reports that you get access. The people section of the employee gives you the detailed information of the total number of users that are being inside your organization, how many are invited or are requested, or you can see the onboarding status of those members as well. Next is the team section. Here you can click on new team to add a new team inside the organization of your account. The members can be added as a teammates and the team lead can be selected against the each team name, and it is going to give you a listing view like this. Similar goes for the department as well. In the client section, you can click on add new client, and then once you have added a client, it is going to give you a listing here which gives you a detail on client name, email ID, phone number, project it has been invited to, and what is the invitation status of the client that has been invited. In the settings, you are accessible to the organization and the department setting for edit organization, department, work location, currency conversion, and the defined field settings for the profile section of the employee. You are accessible for the member roles and the changes, their number of designation, their IDs, their week off that can be managed. You can modify the time inside the settings, and then you can give the accessible permission for the same for to your specific user. In the timer app, you have accessible to the settings which can be done for the with respect to the desktop apps. You can create a schedule, you can define the policies or the escalations, and even the leave request for the half day or the full day. Inside the job site settings, you can restrict the timer to the job site. You can even define the face detection, and you can manage the notifications via emails like daily work summary that you can get of the previous day. You can have the work status imported with the different third-party applications and integrate them via the settings. You can even upgrade the plans and see the details in the overview plan. And in the billing history, you will be able to see all the invoices and the payments done with respect to your payments. So this was all about the time tracking, attendance, and the project management plan. Thank you.